What's going on, guys? TTL here. Today I'm going to be going over my top 2 picks for NBA today, Saturday, January 20th, 2024. Had a great day of League of Legends already this morning. Have like 20 League of Legends props for this afternoon as well. If you guys are interested in VIP, all of the esports props are posted in VIP in the Discord. And guys, I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to get in. League of Legends just started around a week ago. We've been crushing it. We've already hit a 25x, multiple 10x. We've swept the board 2 or 3 different times. We're going to crush it, guys. So far, we're 3-0 today for my props. And we have like 10 to 15 more, like I said. So absolutely crushing it. I have a lot of money on League of Legends today. So if you guys are interested in joining VIP, that's only $20 a month. You can go ahead and sign up using the Patreon link in the pinned comment or in the description below. We do sportsbook bets. I do Prizepicks. I do UnderDog. We do Chalkboard, Sleeper. We do Betr. Any app you can imagine, we do it. As well as sportsbook bets like money lines, spreads, that kind of thing. A lot of times I'll do watch parties for the League of Legends games. We just have a lot of fun in there. So there's VIP only giveaways, tons of free stuff that you get, or tons of stuff you get, I guess not free, for the $20 a month. And if you guys do want free access, you can sign up to Chalkboard, UnderDog, or Sleeper. Use code TTL. You'll get a 100% deposit match on that deposit, and you get a free week of VIP for each one. So you can get up to 2 months free if you sign up to every single partner that I have using my code. Just join the Discord, go to the sign up bonus section. You can see every website I'm affiliated with. But let's get into the picks, guys. The recap for yesterday, we went 1-1. I gave out 3 picks. Nick Richards did not even play, unfortunately, so that takes it down to 2 picks. We had Trey Jones under 7.5 assists and Jeremy Sochan under 7.5 rebounds. Trey Jones got like 4 or 5 assists. He cashed with ease, and then Sochan unfortunately went over. I think he got 8, so he went over by 0.5. Just really unfortunate. Overall, though, did decent. We hit a lot in VIP, so that's what matters the most. But obviously, I do want these free picks to hit for you guys every single day as well. So we went 1-1. It really sucks that Nick Richards. I know most of you couldn't pair Trey Jones and Sochan together. So I know most of you probably just paired one of them with Nick Richards, and Nick Richards DNP'd. So most of you are just probably got your money back anyways. But let's get into today's video. We're going to do 2 picks today as well. Hopefully we can go 2-0 today. And let's just get straight into it, guys. So we're going to be using Outlier.bet and DG Fantasy for our research. On Outlier.bet, use my link in the pinned comment or in the description. You get a free week of access using my link. And then for DG Fantasy, you can use code LIMIT or the link in the description or pinned comment. You get 25% off your first month doing that. Actually, you know what? I'm feeling pretty confident today. Instead of 2 picks, let's give away 4 picks today. Let's do 4 picks today. I'm feeling pretty confident. We might as well. Some of these picks are going to come. A lot of these picks are actually coming from the DG Fantasy Optimizer today. They made me see a lot of props today, so props to them. But our first play of the day, let's go ahead and go Kyle Kuzma under 1.5 steals and blocks. We can see this on Daily Grind Fantasy. Kyle Kuzma blocks and steals under 1.5. They are giving this a 53.98% odds to hit with minus 141 odds from their DG Fantasy odds, which is what they make up. On DraftKings, this is minus 135. BetMGM, it's minus 140. Caesars, minus 139. And on Flip, this is actually minus 150 to go under. When we take a look at the under, we can see over the last 10, he's went under in 7 of 10. 2023, he's went under in 29 of 40 games, 73%. At home, that increases to 82%, 14 of 17. The Spurs are 26th in the league for steals allowed, but 3rd in the league for blocks allowed. And versus power forwards, that's 2nd in blocks allowed, 18th in steals allowed. I expect him to get 1 today, tops. He's averaging 31 minutes played per game. Gafford may be out. That doesn't really affect him very much with steals and blocks. But I don't see him getting this. In the head-to-head matchup, he got 0 in their last head-to-head matchup. That was last season, though, so we can't really go off of that. We have no data for this season versus the Spurs, but we can see that this season he has stayed under in most games, especially at home. So let's lock it in with confidence. Kyle Kuzma, under 1.5 steals and blocks. And it looks like this is already taken off. So that should be added back. I believe that's going to be added back. So you can go ahead and try and lock that one in if you can find it. That's what happened, guys. I put in plays in VIP and they get bumped within an hour. It just happens. But next up, we do have Bogdan Bogdanovic. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. We're going to take his over. We were taking over 22.5 points and rebounds. That one's bumped as well. I do still like it at 23.5. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, though. The over 23.5 points and rebounds. Obviously, play less money on this than I would on the 22.5. But let's take a look at it. Bogdan Bogdanovic, over 23.5. This is minus 110 on sportsbooks. Last 10, he's cast this in 6 of 10. In 2023, he's cast this in 12 of 20. At home, that goes up to 7 of 10. Absolutely loving this. He's shooting 15 field goal attempts per game at home, with around 8 of those being three-pointers, and he's getting 3 or 4 rebounds per game at home as well. With up to 7, actually. He got 7 in that game. We look at the Bucks' points and rebounds defense. They're 24th in points allowed, 18th in rebounds. And versus his role, they're actually 21st in points, 21st in rebounds. So he should have plenty of opportunity to get there. Obviously, again, we got this at 22.5. I like it a lot more at 22.5, but 23.5 is just as fine. Let's go ahead and lock it in with confidence. Next up, we're going to have, we'll give my pairing that I used for, I did a 2-pick with Kuzma in this play, and that's going to be Jaylen Duren. And we're going to take his over 17.5 points and assists. This is the same game as Bogdanovic versus the Bucks. Let's take a look. Over 17.5. This is minus 130 on DraftKings, minus 131 on Caesars. Over his last 10, he's cashed in 8 out of 10. In 2023, he's cashed in 11 of 26, but he's also cashed in 6 games in a row. And at home, he's cashed in 7 of 13 games. We can take a look at the Bucks, 24th in points, 17th in assists versus Sinners, 23rd in points and 26th in assists allowed. I really like this today. He's shooting around 11 field goal attempts per game, and we can see he's getting 3 to 4 assists each game, even up to 5. So absolutely loving the potential that he has today, especially with how he's been performing in his last 10. Let's lock it in with confidence, guys. Jaylen Duren over 17.5 points and assists. And then we're going to give off our 4th pick of the day. Unfortunately, I really do hate that Kuzma is not on the board for us, but we're going to go Denny Abdia. This one is from the DFS Optimizer on DG Fantasy as well. Points from rebounds and assists under 25.5. We can see this is at 24.5 on every other sports book. It's probably already bumped here, honestly, before we get into it. Yeah, this is already bumped to 24.5 on here as well. I'm not going to take this one at 24.5, so I'll go ahead and give you guys another pick as well. Abdia, I mean, I don't know, dude. Everything's bumping from VIP. That's what happens, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at LaMelo Ball, though. I took his over 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. This is already bumped up to 36.5 as well. Just seems like everything is bumping today really, really quickly. I'm glad we were able to get these in before the bumps. But for LaMelo, I would still take this over 36.5. I wouldn't take Abdia at 24.5, unfortunately. You can. We'll go over the pick. So I guess we're going to technically give away 5 free picks today. I'm sure Kuzma is probably going to come back up, unfortunately. But unfortunately, he got taken down already. But we're going to go over Abdia and LaMelo as well. We might as well. I have LaMelo over 35.5, Abdia under 25.5. But LaMelo, let's take a look at his PRA. Over 36.5, minus 110, minus 117. Over his last 10, he's went over in 7 of 10. In 2023, he's went over in 12 of 19. The reason I like this a lot better at 35.5, we can see 2 games that he got 36. That just stops those from missing. But at home, he has went over this in 7 games in a row at home. The 1 game that he's played since being back, he got 37. He's shooting 21 field goal attempts per game, with 10 of those being three-pointers. He's getting 5 or 6 rebounds per game, and some games even double-digit assists. So he just has a ton of potential. He is versus the 76ers, who are 9th in points allowed, 16th in rebounds, and 6th in assists. Versus point guards, 3rd in points, 12th in rebounds, 9th in assists. That's why his number is so low, just because they're against the 76ers. but I'm really liking it. Let's lock it in with confidence. LaMelo Ball over 36.5 PRA. Again, we personally got it at 35.5, but that's still fine. And then Denny Avdia under 24.5. Again, we got this one at 25.5 in VIP, but under 24.5 is around minus 110 on each sports book as well. Over his last 10, he's went under in 5 of 10. In 2023, he's went under in 27 of 40 games, 68%. And we can take a look at home. He's went under in 71% of games, 12 of 17. Now, obviously, the Spurs, terrible defense at everything. Versus his role, it does go from absolutely terrible at everything to mediocre at everything, at least. 12th in points allowed, 17th in rebounds, 14th in assists. He's playing 28 minutes per game with around 9 field goal attempts, 3 of those being 3-pointers, around 6 rebounds, and between 4 assists to 8 assists per game, depending on the game. He's also failed to exceed this in 11 of his last 13 games at home as a favorite. So absolutely loving this. Again, 12 of 17 games at home he stayed under. Let's lock it in with confidence. Again, we got it at 25.5, which would make it be 14 of 17 because these 2 games would be under as well. But I still like it at 24.5. Let's lock it in. And those are going to be my top 5 props of the day, guys. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next video.